Good afternoon and thanks for joining us on the midday news. I am Olayinka Ilori. The leader of the Ekiti State House of Assembly, Mr. Toluigi, has said that the House has passed 24 bills and some of them signed into law by the state governor. Mr. Ige gave the information when he featured on the BSC's Current Affairs program Issues in the News. The lawmaker representing Ekiti Southwest Constituency 2, who highlighted the achievements of the 7th Assembly, acknowledged the support received from the state government. BSS reporter Jessica Oko, who monitored the program, said that Mr. Ige explained that members have not deviated from the primary roles of representation, oversight, and lawmaking. He said that the Assembly had introduced a system known as the Accounts of Stewardship to ensure accountability of thorough oversight of the executive's management of public funds. The House leader thanked the people of the state for their continued support and expressed confidence that their backing will remain strong as the state moves closer to a new election period. President Bola Tinubu will on Thursday confer national honors on some federal lawmakers to mark the Democracy Day. The chairman of the House Committee on Media and Publicity, Mr. Akinrotimi, who gave the information in Abuja, noted that the event will also feature goodwill messages from former presiding officers of the National Assembly. Meanwhile, the federal government has declared June 12 as a public holiday to commemorate this year's Democracy Day celebration. The Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubunmi Tunjiojo, who made the declaration, congratulated Nigerians on the 26th year of uninterrupted civil rule in the country. He reiterated the commitment of the renewed hope agenda of President Tinubu's administration to the universal democracy. And organizers of the June 12 Democracy Day protest, Take It Back movement, have written to the Lagos State Police Command seeking protection for protesters. The coordinator in Lagos, Adekunle Taufik, in an open letter to the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Moshood Jimo, said the letter served as formal and public notification of the protest. According to the organizers, June 12 is not a date for silence, but a reminder that Nigerians never begged for freedom. June 12 has been marked Democracy Day in Nigeria by the federal government, stemming from the history of June 12, 1993 presidential election, where the victory of Moshood Abiola at the poll was annulled by the military junta led by Ibrahim Babangida. Vice President Kashim Shettima has affirmed that the present administration plans to train 20 million young people in digital skills by 2030 as part of efforts to boost youth employment and position the country for growth in the global digital economy. The initiative, launched in partnership with the United Nations Children's Fund under the Generating Unlimited Nigeria platform, was announced after Vice President Kashim Shettima met with UN officials in Abuja. Shettima, who explained that the initiative would open a window of opportunities for young people, added that government will empower the youth through digital skills for the country to thrive in the contemporary fast-growing world. He noted that the program aligns with the government's renewed hope agenda and anchored on 3 pillars: digital connectivity, pathway for learning to earning, and youth empowerment. The federal government says it has commenced the payment of 5 months' wage award arrears of 35,000 naira to civil servants since the end of May. This comes as the federal government clarified that it has implemented a 70,000 naira minimum wage payment to all its employees. The director of Media Office of the Accountant General of the Federation, Bawa Moka, made these clarifications in an interview with newsmen. It will be recalled that the Nigerian Labour Congress, through its spokesperson Benson Okpa, in an interview berated President Tinubu's administration over the delay in the payment of wage awards and allowances. We now go for a commercial break.
Guys, food is ready.
Suitable for jollof rice, stew, spaghetti, and yam portage. Cooked to impress.
Ṣí ayọ̀ tú ìtọ́wò àdùn sílẹ̀.
You are welcome back, and now to the rest of the bulletin. The Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAF, has called on President Bola Tinubu to urgently intervene and stop the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Nyesom Wike, from shutting down 34 foreign embassies in Abuja over unpaid grounds rents. The group warned that such an action will constitute a breach of international law and violate long-standing diplomatic protocols. According to SERAP, any attempt to forcibly shut down or reprocess embassies' properties will be illegal under international law. The National Identity Management Commission has successfully enrolled over 59,000 inmates across constitutional centers in the country and issued them national identity numbers. The Director General of the Commission, Abisoye Koka, explained that the milestone was achieved in collaboration with the Nigerian Correctional Service as part of ongoing efforts to ensure inclusivity and extend identity management services to all Nigerians, including those in custodial facilities. He affirmed that the Commission remains committed to collaborating with strategic partners to ensure that every Nigerian and legal resident is captured in the national identity system regardless of their circumstances. The Nigerian Air Force says the air component of Operation Adinkai has destroyed major terrorist enclave used as a training ground in Boko Haram on the southern flank of the Lake Chad region in Borno State. The Director of Public Relations and Information, Air Commodore Ene Ejoden, in a statement, noted that the operation was conducted on Monday following credible intelligence on the plan by the terrorists to attack markets and Mongono communities. According to him, the airstrikes resulted in the neutralization of several terrorists as well as the destruction of key logistics infrastructure, including supply vehicles, weapon storage, and makeshift shelters. He noted that the force remains resolute in its mandate to protect the sovereignty of the nation and ensure lasting peace and security across the northeast and beyond. The Lagos State government has reaffirmed its commitment to protecting the state's coastline and building sustainable infrastructure to tackle the effects of climate change. The Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab, restated the commitment while representing the state at the ongoing United Nations Auction Conference in France. Wahab explained that the state had cleared primary and secondary drainage channels all year round to reduce the risk of flooding. Moving on to the foreign scene, an independent United Nations Commission says the Israeli attack on schools, religious and cultural sites in Gaza amounts to war crimes and the crime against humanity of seeking to exterminate Palestinians. It accused Israeli forces of war crimes, including direct attacks against civilians and willful killing in their attack on educational facilities that caused civilian casualties. The Commission urged the Israeli government to end its unlawful occupation of Palestinian territory and stop attacking cultural, religious, and educational institutions. That's the midday news. Thanks for watching. Good afternoon.
Ẹ káàsán, ìròyìn Ọjọ́kanrí ló ń dé sójú ìwòran yín láti iléeṣẹ́ tẹlifíṣọ̀n ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì. Adéròǹkẹ́ Babalọ́lá lóníròyìn yín. Ààrẹ Tinubu yóò fún àwọn aṣòfin àpapọ̀ kan ní àmì ẹ̀yẹ orílẹ̀-èdè lọ́jọ́bọ̀ láti fi sàmì sí ọjọ́ ìjọba àwarawa. Alága ìgbìmọ̀ ilé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ìròyìn àti ìkéde Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Akin Rótìmí tí ó sọ̀rọ̀ náà nílùú Àbújá sọ pé àkíyèsí ètò náà yóò ṣe àfihàn ìfẹ́ láti ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn alákòóso ìṣáájú ti ilé ìgbìmọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè. Ní báyìí ìjọba àpapọ̀ ti kéde ọjọ́ 12 oṣù kẹfà gẹ́gẹ́ bí àyè ìsinmi àti ìrántí ayẹyẹ ọdún ìjọba àwarawa ti ọdún yìí. Mínísítà fẹ́tọ̀ abẹ́lé dókítà Olúbùnmi Túnjí Òjó tó ṣe ìkéde náà kí àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà kú oríire ọdún 26 tí ìjọba àwarawa tí kò ní ìdíwọ́. Àwọn olùṣètò ìwọ́de ọjọ́ ìjọba àwarawa ti ọjọ́ 12 oṣù kẹfà ti kọ̀wé sí iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá nípínlẹ̀ Èkó pé wọ́n fẹ́ ààbò fún àwọn tí wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe ìwọ́de. Alákòóso nílùú Èkó Adékúnlé Taofik nínú lẹ́tà tí ó kọ sí kọmíṣánná ọlọ́pàá nílùú Èkó Moshood Jimoh sọ pé lẹ́tà náà yóò ṣiṣẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìfitónilétí. Ó tẹ̀síwájú pé ọjọ́ ìjọba àwarawa kì í ṣe ọjọ́ ìpalọ́lọ́ ṣùgbọ́n tó jẹ́ ọjọ́ tó ń ṣèrántí pé àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà kò ṣàgbé fún òmìnira. Igbákejì ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí Kashim Shettima ti fìdí rẹ̀ múlẹ̀ pé ìṣèjọba tó wà lóde yìí ń gbèrò láti kọ́ àwọn ọ̀dọ́ tó tó 20 mílíọ̀nù ní ìmọ̀ lílo ẹ̀rọ ayárabíàṣá gẹ́gẹ́ bí apá kan ìgbìyànjú ìṣèjọba rẹ̀ láti ṣe àlékún iṣẹ́ ọ̀dọ́ àti ìdàgbàsókè nínú ètò ìfimọ̀ ẹ̀rọ sọ̀rọ̀. Ètò yìí ni wọ́n ṣe ìfilọ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀ nínú àjọṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú àjọ àgbáyé fún àwọn ọmọdé. Shettima tí ó ṣàlàyé pé ìpilẹ̀ṣẹ̀ náà yóò ṣílẹ̀kùn àwọn àǹfààní fún àwọn ọ̀dọ́ àti pé ìjọba yóò fún àwọn ọ̀dọ́ ní agbára nípasẹ̀ àwọn ọgbọ́n orílẹ̀-èdè láti ṣe rere lágbàáyé. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ sọ pé wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sísan owó oṣù 45 fún àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba láti òpin oṣù karùn-ún. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ló jáde lẹ́yìn tí ìjọba àpapọ̀ ṣàlàyé pé wọ́n ti ṣàmúṣẹ sísan owó oṣù tó kéré jù fún gbogbo àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ rẹ̀. Olùdarí lórí ètò ìròyìn lọ́fíìsì olùṣírò owó àgbà Báwa Mokwa ló ṣe àlàyé yìí nínú ìfọ̀rọ̀wánilẹ́nuwò pẹ̀lú àwọn oníròyìn.
cube ṣí ayọ̀ tú ìtọ́wò adùn sílẹ̀.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ padà. Àjọ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ káàdì ìdánimọ̀ lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí ti ṣèforúkọsílẹ̀ àwọn ẹlẹ́wọ̀n 51,000 tó wà láwọn iléèwé àtúnṣe ẹ̀dá lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí tí wọ́n sì ti fún wọn ní nọ́mbà ìdánimọ̀ wọn. Ọ̀gá àgbà alájọ ọ̀hún Abísóyè Kókà Odùṣọ̀tẹ̀ ṣàlàyé pé ìgbésẹ̀ yìí ló ṣe pàtàkì láti fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú iléeṣẹ́ àtúnṣe ìwà ẹ̀dá lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà gẹ́gẹ́ bí apá kan akitiyan ìjọba láti rí i dájú pé ìṣàkóso ìdánimọ̀ sí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà pẹ̀lú àwọn tó wà ní ilé ìtọ́jú. Ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ti fìdí rẹ̀ múlẹ̀ láti dáàbò bo etí òkun ti ìpínlẹ̀ àti ṣíṣe àwọn ohun èlò alágbára láti kojú àwọn ipá tí ìyípadà ojú ọjọ́. Kọmíṣánná fún àyíká àti àwọn orísun omi nípínlẹ̀ náà Tókunbọ̀ Wahab ló sọ̀rọ̀ yìí lásìkò tó ń ṣojú ìpínlẹ̀ ọ̀hún níbi àpéjọ okun àgbáyé ti United Nations tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Faransé. Wahab ṣàlàyé pé ìpínlẹ̀ náà ti yọ àwọn ìkànnì alákọ̀ọ́bẹ̀rẹ̀ àti ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga kúrò ní gbogbo ọdún láti mú àdínkù bá ewu ìṣàn omi. Èyí lópin ìròyìn ọjọ́ kan rí fún tọ̀sán òní. Ẹ ti pàdé wa láwọn ìròyìn wa tó ń bọ̀ lọ́nà. Ẹ káàsán.
Gbogbo àgbáyé ló nílò ìyá. Pẹ̀lú títa sábọ̀ golden terra oil lásán, ìyá wa lè sọ ìfojúro di ẹ̀rín. Kó sọ ó tì ẹ ṣe di bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ jọ̀wọ́ kó yanjú rògbòdìyàn láàrin ẹbí láì bẹ́ẹ̀ lò. Ká pèsè oúnjẹ tó dùn tó ṣara lóore fún ẹbí ló ṣe kókó jùlọ. Torí níbikíbi táwọn ìyá bá wà ní ìfẹ́ máa gbé.
Golden Terra Oil, or pure love.